IELTS Task 2, Writing Task 2, Academic, Essay 250 words, 40 minutes. So, what distinguishes young people from their parents or grandparents' generation is a lack of physical exercise. Today's generation are spending far too long playing computer games, chatting aimlessly on social networking sites, or simply watching TV, and too little time being active. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So that is the topic. That is what they have stated. Do you agree or do you disagree? So it's an opinion essay. You have to state your opinion, and this is the opinion, or this is the essay written by one of my students. And if you want to read it, you can pause it and read it. So 294 words, not needed, because your level is just not that good. Just keep it 275, 270, 80 words. That's more than enough. 55 minutes, it's over the limits. 3 or 4 bands. 3 if you're having a bad day, and 4 if you're having a very nice day. You might just get lucky and get 4. Let's now analyze what is good and what is not good. Paragraph number 1, 59 words. That's the introductory paragraph. Okay, 1 or 2 grammatical errors, sentence construction is good, and the writing style is not poor. It's quite very good. It's quite good. See, paragraph number 1, the writing style is quite good, and it is a really good paragraph. So, original. In the contemporary world, high tech plays an important role in people's daily lives. However, the younger generation is spending too much time in the virtual world, which directly impacts their health and lifestyle. Personally, I completely agree with this viewpoint, and young people should be more active and take part in outdoor activities as their parents or elderly people. Okay, let's see what we can improve. So, in the contemporary world, high tech, nothing much to improve except for the last one. As their parents or elderly people, as their parents or elderly people. Who's elderly people? As their parents or grandparents' generation, or as their grandparents or parents' generations, whatever. So, there was some confusion. He told me there's a confusion, impacts their health, which directly impacts their health. Is this correct? Yes, it is correct. Impacts on their health. That's not good. Has an impact on their health. That is also okay. That is also good. So impacts their health, or has an impact on what? On their health. So directly impacts their health and lifestyle. So this is a very good paragraph. Paragraph number 1, the introduction was quite good. However, the same cannot be said for paragraph number 2. Okay, 110 words, too many words. Your level is not that good. Don't put so many words. It's too many. 4 or 5 grammatical errors are too many. Sentence construction is poor. The meaning is unclear. It's lost. The writing style is poor as well. Or in fact, the writing style is not poor. The writing style is okay, but however, due to the so many. Okay. One of the majority reasons for the young people who are totally depend on smartphones, computers, and other smart devices is the rocket growth of technology. In recent years, huge technology corporations, namely Apple or Samsung, have significantly increased in the digital devices revenue and become one of the most popular global brands. However, they are also the major causes, which are online games, pornographic or weapon trafficking sites, seriously affecting the development of society. For example, my university peer spends a lot of time on playing games on his smartphone, and he's marked the lowest point. Horrible paragraph. Horrible. Let's see what to do, how to improve it. All the ones in red are all grammatical errors. So the ones you see in red are all grammatical errors. The ones you see in blue are all construction errors, or the wrong words used. The context of the words used is completely, they're just out of context. Well, not out of context, they just don't fit in, they just don't make any sense. Right, so one of the major reasons, so this is the improved, now it is correct. Now, it does not contain errors, it does not contain confusing long sentences that lead to nowhere. It does not contain, or it is void of controversial things, and we shall look at it. Okay, one of the major reasons for young people depending upon gadgets, not who utterly depend on smartphones. One of the major reasons for young people depending upon gadgets is the rocketing growth of technology. In recent years, mega corporations, not huge technology corporations, mega corporations have significantly increased their revenues from digital sales, not have significantly increased in the digital devices revenue. No, have significantly increased their revenues from digital sales. It should have meaning. You should be able to understand. Anyone reading it or listening to it should be able to understand what you're talking about. This is due to the ever increasing presence of the online world. Right, that is why is it? Because of the ever increasing, or due to the ever increasing presence of the online world. However, this is having a serious effect on the development of society, especially amongst the younger generations who are spending too much time playing games or watching videos on their smartphones. This leads to fewer exercises, and a large chunk of them suffer from obesity. If you want to just pause it and read it again. Things to learn. Majority reasons. There can't be majority reasons, there are major reasons. What do you mean by the young people? Just young people, not the young people, because it's not specific, it's just young people. Rocket growth. No, rocketing growth. So they're all rocketing growth. Technology corporations, technology and corporations don't go. I just said tech companies. It's technological. If you cannot write technological or cannot say technological corporation, just say tech companies. Right, that is also correct. Tech companies is perfectly fine. Increased in the digital device revenue. No, have significantly increased their revenues from digital sales. Major causes, which are online games, are the major causes of increase in online gaming. Pornography. Don't talk all this stuff, just keep it simple and light. No need to talk controversial issues, discuss controversial issues like pornography and all that. Okay, so that's what we learned, that's what we improved. Now remember, don't exceed 15 or 18 or 16, 17 words in a sentence. Right, don't do it. Not that you can't, you just should not because of your level. Don't name names of companies and corporations. Don't name them. Why are you naming them? Why are you giving them a bad name, sorry. So tech companies are not the cause of increased gaming. People want to play, people want to watch movies. Hence, there is the growth. The companies or the software or the hardware manufacturers have nothing to do with it. Don't state or don't give personal examples. Your friend or your colleague or your peer in college is cool. Don't mention all these things. This is not a forum to discuss all this stuff. Alright, so there's some confusion. Spends a lot of time on playing games. Correct. Spends time. Spends a lot of time with whom? With his friends. Spends a lot of time doing what? Spends a lot of time playing games. Spends a lot of time on playing games. It's not really incorrect. However, it's not very good, especially when taken in, especially in this essay. Spends a lot of time on what? Spends a lot of time on his phone. Okay, now let's look at these things which are not correct. Spends a lot of time on doing what? That is not a sentence, it's not a question. What does Ricky spend a lot of time on doing? That's meaningless. What does Ricky spend a lot of time on? A lot of time doing, not a lot of time on doing. He spends a lot of time studying. He spends a lot of time doing studying is incorrect. So don't just say blindly follow grammatical rules. Think where you're applying them. Okay, paragraph number 3. 97 words is just okay. Still 3 or 4 errors. Sentence construction bad. At least not poor. And writing style is okay. Okay, the remaining reason is the appearance of technology helps people's life more convenient and comfortable. I don't know if you understood that, but I didn't understand anything. During the COVID-19 era, people use computers for effective working and learning. Back to the old days, our parents had to do the job by hand and were not held by any automatic machines or high-tech devices. However, they still remain good physical and mental health and enjoy this life by outdoor exploring and experiences that are actually a real eye-opener. Thus, in spite of the modern importance of technology, we should be more active to keep fit. Okay, these are not very good sentences, very difficult to, and not very difficult, at least not as difficult as paragraph number 2, but still quite difficult. Okay, so another reason for youngsters, this is the improved stuff, dedicating far too much time to fruitless endeavors is the misconception that technology helps advance people's lives. This is what I have improved. This was the original sentence. And this is what I have made, or what I have done to it. Furthermore, during the COVID era, people are being forced to use more computers for working and learning effectively. So that's what effective and learning and working, that's what I've done with that. Back in the old days, our parents had to do pretty much everything by hand and were not aided, not helped, but not aided by high-tech devices, but they still remain in good physical and mental health and get more out of life through outdoor exploration and in-person social experiences. In person, that is, they talk to people in person. They do not talk to them on the internet. Thus, despite the importance of technology, people should be more active to keep fit and maintain a balanced lifestyle. Okay, so what did we learn? The remaining reason. No, not the remaining reason, another reason. People's life. People's lives, not people's life. Not back to the old days, back in the old days. You're not showing us a movie. Balanced life, not balanced life, balanced lifestyle. Effective working is working effectively, not effective working. And we, so we, who we, where have we come from in this essay? How did we suddenly get into this essay? So people, the youngsters, the younger generation, or the younger generations, whatever. Right, so that was paragraph number 3. And finally, the conclusion. Paragraph number 4, 28 words, just okay. No grammatical errors. Sentence construction is also just okay. Writing style is good. Let's see the original. Taking everything into the consideration. Why the consideration? I have to remove the. Although automatic devices play a majority role in our lives, we should spend more time on outdoor sports or exercises as our parents, taking everything into consideration or taking everything into account. Although automatic devices play a major role in our lives, we must spend more time on outdoor sports or exercises as the older generations did. So our parents, whose parents? Their parents. We are not talking about us, we are talking about the younger generation, we are talking about them. Don't keep getting confused with us and I. So let's just revise everything that we have learned. So one is this: don't get confused with our parents, our old grandparents, our generation. We're talking about them. We are not including ourselves in this essay. Okay, remaining reason, another reason: people's lives, people's lives. Back, not back to the old days, back in the old days. And working effectively, not effective working. Okay, and don't do this stuff. Don't exceed 15 or 18 words, because you will then make mistakes. Don't mention controversial topics. Keep it light, keep it nice, keep it smooth. Alright, and that's that. So if you want, you can just rewind this video and watch. So that's it for this video. Thank you.